Hey everyone, welcome to part 7 of my One-Shot World Machine Edition playthrough. Um, Honestly I just kinda want to start, considering I love this whole ending so much. Yeah, Niko is still going through an existential crisis. Looks like parts of the ground is missing. Wonder if it's safe to walk across these vines. One way to find out, I guess. They're safe. By the way, I imagine that is the voice that Niko actually is having at this point.
Okay, there's guarded outside the city gate.
The big robot, right?
Please help me check on them. I cannot leave my station.
Alright. Isn't that the city gate? It's...
Please do not approach. The gate is closed until further notice.
There's squares all over the big robot.
Ah! That is outside my capacity for help.
You ever seen Into the Deeper Ruins? Alright. Savior? You're here to see me? What happened to you? Hold on. I need to concentrate. The islands will collapse if I don't do something. That's why the vines... You're making the vines grow? Is that why there are vines everywhere? Are you trying to hold the land together? My power's the best I could do, yeah. That's... Should I leave the sun here for you? I knew you wanted to see it. Tempting. But I mustn't. The sun brings me comfort, but stress is good for this. Fear is good. Makes me strong. Vines grow faster. But if I'm at eat, the vines might retreat. They're all in danger, Savior. The villagers, the children. The final hours. People deserve to live, even if just for another day. Do not worry, I'm fine. This is so depressing. Everything about this part is depressing, and I love every single second of it. Ton of glitches. The bridge is broken. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright to take a nap? Yeah. Niko doesn't even have any dreams anymore. But the bridge is broken. Pathway is blocked by blocks. Wait a minute. I remember something about this. Never knew it'd be so easy. Ow, my foot. Ow.
Oh, the door.
I knew we lose our home eventually, but I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon. Oh, jeez. You guys okay? Oh, my stars. You're the savior. It's an honor to meet you.
Yes,
I invite you inside, but as you can see, our home is...
it's got squares in it.
Yes, thank you. It's getting everywhere now, isn't it? Hmm? The squares. There are way more than before. You're gonna get to the refuge is destroyed now. That didn't happen last time. Last time? Nothing. Was it that slip antagonist? Guess I didn't introduce myself again.
My name is Niko.
Niko? Oh gosh, have you ever not call you by name? No worries, Calamus. How'd you know my name? Not again.
The Messiah just knows these things, Calamus. Right?
Yes, of course. Oh, you were saying about the gate? Oh, right. Looks like I can't get in the city through the gate anymore. And do either of you know another way to get in? I heard there are some sort of hidden passage around here somewhere. Oh, Patches of Burial Grounds? That's the one. Oh, but I'm not sure if it's even any use here. It's been flooded for a long time. There's no boat. Not to mention the burial grounds itself are pretty far from the city. That's okay, I'd still like to see it. It's the only way we have. Alright, in that case, please follow us. At least the courtyard is unaffected by now.
Usually we get to the burial grounds with our friend, but he hasn't been over here in forever.
Usually the courtyard would be where we meet up.
I hope he comes back soon. Niko! Niko, what's wrong?
You were about to faint! It's not the first time it happened. Oh? Earlier I was in the Barrens and I saw something like this too. It was like a dream, but only for a short second. Sounds like a vision. Like something a prophet would see. I guess. The prophet lady I was with earlier had a fancy word for it though. Wait. Let me check something. Oh, I was right! Huh? When I had a vision back at the Barrens, the book started glowing too. I wanted to see if I could get it happen again and...
Where'd you get that?
Oh, I had it with me when I woke up in this world.
It looks like one of our friend's books. Except it's glowy.
That's what that lady said too.
Antagonist, let's see if we can do anything in the journal in this room.
It's Clover.
Whoa!
How did that boat get there? Okay, I'm pretty sure it has something to do with this journal now. The exact same thing happened back at the Barrens. Seriously? The journal was glowing, so I wanted to take a closer look at it. Then I found a page that looked like a drawing of this room. And then a minecart showed up. What?
What?
That sounds freaky.
No, it doesn't. Antagonist must have done something.
Still.
Hey, we have a boat now. We can go to the burial grounds to visit Mom again.
But...
Come on, Calamus. Antagonist, Niko and Antagonist are with us.
Well, if Antagonist made the boat appear, it should be safe. What do you think, Antagonist?
Here we go.
That looks more like a plank of wood than a boat.
We made it.
Come on, Alula. Let's go pay our respects.
Okay.
It's a gravestone. It's a gravestone. This is her grave. It's been years, but it's still hard, you know? Alula, wanna have me look for flowers for Mom later?
Yes! I'm not gonna believe what happened today. We met the science. Hi, Niko.
Hi. Hey, Cedric. It's you.
My name is Niko.
My name is Niko.
Ah,
Nice to finally meet you. No, wait. It's pleasant to be of acquaintance at last, Niko. My name is Cedric.
oh. I'm supposed to be looking for you too.
I'm aware. Proto-type has contacted me earlier, saying that you would be on your way to the city.
He did?
He sent me a message after his memory was restored.
Oh.
He told me to wait in the city, but I thought it'd be faster for me to pick you guys up. Turns out that was a terrible idea. Pick us up?
Wait, you can fly that plane?
What is a plane?
That thing behind you. Oh, you mean the flying machine?
They're called planes in my world.
Oh.
I did not realize they existed in other worlds. Wait, are you that friend Calamus and Alula we are talking about then? Is this the same flying machine they were talking about? I do not know anyone named Calamus or Alula. I think they're meant to be friends with my father. In previous iterations of the... Your father? He was the original owner of the flying machine. It's one of his greatest inventions, actually.
Your dad invented planes?
Flying machine.
It's cool either way.
Thanks? But to answer your question earlier, I am proficient in operating the machine. But something weird happened when I was in the air earlier. I had to make an emergency landing on this tiny island before I crashed into the city wall.
You almost crashed? That's terrible.
It was not pleasant, I will admit. I wonder if the engine has something to do with the square particle disruptions. I checked, but there isn't any of that square stuff inside the machine itself. But I noticed some islands at the Glen are really messed up now. They are. Guess I should have listened to Proto in the first place. Say, where is he? Said he was coming with you. Still back at the main islands? Oh, actually, back at the Barrens, there was a cave-in and a bunch of squares. He and the robot lady. Here, they made it out.
No.
He did give me this, though. The stethoscope pulled from his head.
Oh, thank goodness.
He gave you his main drive. As long as I have this, I should be able to bring him back.
Really?
It's gonna be hard, but yes. You need all three of us for the big door. But first things first, we need to find a way to get into the city. Right, the city gate is kind of kaput now. If this machine was working, we could fly right in there. If I say I had the issue with the machine, but I can't repair it with the stuff I have on hand. Oh, what's wrong with it? The battery in the engine is dead, and the engine has some gears that need to be replaced. You think we'll be able to fix those things, antagonist? Maybe. Problem is, the Glen isn't exactly a very high-tech area. Not sure we'll be able to find anything so specialized here. We'll try anyway. Can't really do anything else right now. We found a battery.
Oh, nice.
Honestly, I wasn't expecting it. We found this one in the Barrens. It wasn't working at first, but Antagonist and I managed to fix it.
Ah. It's good that you forgot thought to bring it with you then. Yep. There's not enough you guess to put this engine back together. Please do what you must to find some. It's a plane. Flying machine. Right. It's a plane. Flying machine. Right. It's a crowbar. Just a wrench. It's a fire. Looks like a base from this plane. It's a tent. Sorry, I forgot. What parts do you need? Hey, do you know where I can find a battery? I already found a battery. Do you know where I can find some gears? Gears? What's that? It's like a metal circle thing with teeth. A circle with teeth? Ha, that sounds so silly. Something like Magpie would have. Magpie? You know, the trader guy. He collects all kinds of funny stuff. I mean, he even keeps around broken glass and junk. Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. He's such a weirdo. I feel like Niko probably should have told them that I'm going back to the main islands. I think now I just left the boat. It's closed. The bridge is broken. There's no way through. Let's talk to Maze again. Whenever I use this wallpaper, my face looks like it's just so bright. Hello. I have something I had to ask of you. Yes? Looks like most of the bridges around the glen are broken and... That's right, the bridges. You need to cross them on your pilgrimage. Would you like me to fix them? Yeah! Is it possible? Difficult. Bridges are in very specific locations over water. You need to find the right points. I must be very strong too. An undertaking. But possible. I intend to use the last of my strength. Please stand back. Holy crap! Oh my, holy crap! What happened? Are you okay? Are you? This is the most violent death of a character in this entire game. Oh my god. Yeah, Niko is traumatized at this point. I mean, he was already facing an existential crisis earlier. In fact, he's still feeling like a little bit of it at this point. But now, when he saw Maze explode with a bunch of vines coming out of her, yeah, that's breaking him.
battery? I do not need a battery. I already got the battery. I need to find my way to Magpie. The bridge to force was just restored. The village evacuation will be able to find better food spots here. That's what really is looking out, isn't she? Yeah. Niko is going through the ringer right now. You're the trader guy.
Sure am. You here to trade? Because if you are, I got bad news for you. A lot of my stuff is back in my cart, which was sadly abandoned when I was running for my life. So my collection is very limited right now. I just grabbed some of my favorite things before I left, though.
Oh, do you have anything like gears?
Gears? Like the middle spinny things? I don't think of anything like that. Wait. I do have this box thing that you can wind up and play a song.
That's a music box.
Yeah! I bet there's lots of millimeter bits in there.
Oh, that might work.
I'm not sure I want to trade it away. It's one of my favorite things.
Oh.
What am I saying? You're the savior! Things be getting bad around here lately. If I don't help you, I might not even be around much longer. You need this to save the world, right? Take it!
Ah, thank you. What a day. I'm gonna see, did I miss any collectibles around here? Nope, it does not seem like I did. Sorry, I forgot. Found a music box. Should have gears in it, right?
I assume so, but this is like one of the ones that my father made. Your dad makes music boxes too? My dad makes a lot of things. Where did you get this from, by the way?
The trader from the village gave it to me.
I see. I remember father saying that he used to trade with some of the people here. He did always love traveling this world despite, well, sorry, I started rambling. The gears here, the gears in there should be compatible with the engine. Oh, it pains me enough to take it apart.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine. Looks like the flying machine has a chance after all. I'll just have to assemble the pieces now, but that might take a while. You might keep me company?
How's it going?
Slow.
The connectors in the battery were not designed for this type of engine, so I have to shift around some of these parts. And there's this bolt that keeps getting stuck and...
don't worry. I'm making deep progress. We should be able to make it to the city by tonight.
If you say so. What will happen once we get there?
We need to bring Frodo back first. Then we need to go find one more person. Remember, actually. Do you remember her from the last time you were in this world?
What does she...
This is going to sound strange, but she is a fox. Oh.
I do remember talking to a fox at one point.
You've met real?
Memories are still blurry, though.
I see.
It's just hard, you know. I don't think of this world like a dream, but I get so caught up with, and then I just kinda forget that everything here is supposed to be not real, and then I remember, and I can just get really sad. I know this is for me to go home, but knowing that none of it mattered in the first place, am I just trapped here for no reason? Proto also told me not to ask anyone in the world about this, saying how they don't understand. But what about him? How did he know? How do you know?
Aren't you guys all supposed to be code?
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to even believe anymore. wish Drew was here. She's so much better at explaining this sort of thing. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I bet Proto was even less tactful, wasn't he? I'm afraid it might sound callous, but please, you need not concern yourself with how real everything is for now. The plan is already in motion. We cannot allow for distractions. Father's putting everything into this last run of the world. The last chance for him to fix everything. Father is involved with a world machine? You could say that. The acceleration of the square particle anomalies was not accounted for at all, though. The patch was only built to accommodate the normal rate they appear, but they're accumulating at frightening speeds now. Even Proto lost a body. Thankfully, he gave you the disc just in time. So what am I doing anyway? What happens to anyone who gets caught in squares? I only know it's bad. Well, you could say you know how the simulation works, right? Everything is code. Specifically, everything is generated from pre-existing code. The squares just can cause damage to the code. Most of the time, irreversible damage. Father has lost some friends in the previous iterations of the simulation. It's taken forever to develop the current, much more stable version. Making it sound like your dad built the simulation himself. Wait, did he? Yeah, but how? If everyone in this world is code, how can he build himself? That's, not really what happened. So what happened? Like I said, you shouldn't concern yourself with... Alright. Did prototype ever tell you about the old world? He did say something about being built to greet the Messiah of the old world. I was, doing it up with the other stuff to think about at the time to think about it. Ah, but you at least know of it then, at least. Alright, here we go. My father, myself, the other two, none of us are part of the simulation itself. Our home world, the real world, was actually destroyed a long time ago. In the years leading up to the calamity, scientists from all over the world tried to stop it, but the outlook was bleak. A vague prophecy about a messiah from another world became everyone's last bastion of hope. A prototype was built to predict the future about the specifics of this messiah. But if predictions turned out, the messiah would not have been able to arrive to our world in time. In fact, the messiah would not have even been born before our world ended. Disheartened, most people abandoned their research and resolved to peacefully live out their final years. But some people did the opposite. Even though saving the world was impossible, they didn't want our entire existence to be in vain. That's where my father came in. With the last of his resources, he built his most ambitious project yet. The World Machine. A large, detailed facsimile of the old world, generated from a pool of memories collected from everyone he knew. After a heavy amount of modification and an added narrative, my father was able to convert the entire structure into code. Why did he have to add a narrative? That's what I never understood when I went through this. I thought he was just trying to just upload a ton of other people to this world. Why would he have to add a narrative? Why would he even why would he even want to get a messiah to save this world, even though this world is already supposed to be saved? What is this narrative for? I never understood that. It doesn't make any sense to me. That is one of my only gripes with this whole sending, though. How did that code escape the old world? I have no idea. What I do know is that there is no equipment back home that is powerful enough to run the code independently. So it fires from the standard hardware, also needs to borrow the mental processing abilities of a living person. What is yourself for that during the initial testing phases? Like I said, it took many iterations for him to make the experience stable enough. But as you can see, even that's breaking down. Father caught the issue in the last minute, but didn't have enough time to fix it. After the world ended, the code just kinda ended up floating in the void indefinitely, waiting for a willing operator to install it onto their own hardware. Antagonist? Yeah. The operator, antagonist, would then generate the universe using the code, becoming God in the process. So the antagonist was a living person you needed to borrow? No. That would be you. But why me? I should have asked that question a long time ago, shouldn't I? I do not know. We really need to get going.
It's fixed. We can leave in the next 5 minutes if you are ready.
Alright.
I understand if you are upset. But please, try to understand. My father is doing this to help all of us. That includes you, Niko. The fact that you can't even go back home. I'm sure it upsets him greatly. This will mean a lot to him, you know. So how does flying work? Wait, don't these machines already exist in your world? Does it already know what to expect?
Not really. I've only heard about them. They're usually a lot bigger than this one anyway.
Ah, well, word of precaution before you take to the ad? Please try not to panic. It takes a few minutes getting used to, but it's not that bad once you are in the ad.
I'll try. I am terrified of flying in real life. Oh, I should probably tell Calamus and Lula where I'm going.
You mean those still running over here now? Niko! Bad news!
The boat is gone!
What? It's a squid!
Wow. It's so hard to juggle between all four of these characters. It looks like they're heading in this direction.
That's fast. Calamus, right?
Yeah?
How bad is it?
Doesn't seem to be of immediate danger.
Then it is priority that I take you to the city first, Niko.
But what about them?
I can make a detour later and drop you guys off in the city too if you want. The city is better equipped to handle the squares, so you'll be safe though. You're taking us to the city?
If you wish.
Oh yeah! Alright. I will be back here in an hour, so please wait for me until then.
You guys sure you'll be fine here?
Mm-hmm.
The squares are still moving pretty slowly for now. Alright then. I guess we'll run into each other again soon. I'm ready to go.
Alright.
When Niko lands, when the plane lands, this is one of my favorite moments in the entire game. Niko is loving this. I would be scared for my life.
Phew. Made it.
You okay there? That was the coolest thing I have ever done in my entire life!
Reactions for first timers are always delightful to watch.
Antagonist? That was really fun. Did you have fun too? I mean, you weren't on the plane with me, but you got to watch it at least, right? And Cedric?
Yeah?
Thanks.
What for?
Flying!
Oh, you're welcome.
Amber answered my questions back there too, and for telling me more about the world machine. I'm really sorry about what happened to your old world though. So, I'll help you the best I can. And even if it's all just a machine, this world is still nice. I mean, I got to fly, I got to see the ocean, and I got to meet a lot of nice people. People like you. And Prototype, if he's broken right now.
I'm glad you're taking it so well, Niko. And I'm glad we have met you as well. Despite the circumstances. Speaking of Proto, I should probably head off now. I need to pick up the siblings too.
That's true. Those two have been waiting for a while now.
In the meantime, do you remember what to do to get to the service?
I remember having to fix an elevator button.
Alright, then you should attend to that then. Let's meet up here in an hour, okay?
Got it.
Alright, now let me just...
No! They're trapped on the island. Calamus. Alula. There.
We don't have much time left. Niko, change of plans. Give me the memory disk.
Alright.
Listen carefully. It's likely I'll be targeted again, so we should split up to keep you safe. I want you to find the door under a large clock. The room behind it houses a pair of ground access elevators. Once you get to the ground, immediately find Rue and bring her back to the room. She will know what to do in the meantime.
Alright, what about you though?
I'm going to bring Proto-type back.
What? Are you okay?
What? Are you okay? Don't worry, I'm fine.
Don't scare me like that. Hey, antagonist. Let's do our best. I don't think it's safe to use this again, antagonist. Cedric. A progenitor tinkerer and child of the author, Cedric is an operator of the only known flying machine, a miraculous and highly advanced device that can travel to the skies. Cedric has been waiting in the refuge for the day the world can be truly saved. Cedric is hopeful and eager to play his role in the final gambit. To Tomorrow is when I'll finally beat this game, beat the Solstice ending. So everyone have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow, I guess.